Explorer rounds a corner in an abandoned building, not what he expected. I was putting together a compilation of abandoned building explorations when one particular clip caught my attention. The guy in the video, known as Urbex Hill on YouTube, was navigating through a dilapidated structure when he suddenly took a sharp turn. Out of nowhere, he stumbled upon someone squatting against the wall. The look of fear on his face was palpable. I could almost feel my heart racing alongside his. Instead of bolting away, he paused and assessed the situation. It was an instinctive reaction, one that surprised me. Most people would probably run in the opposite direction, but not him. He approached the person with a mix of caution and concern. "Are you okay?" he asked, his voice steady despite the tension in the air. The squatter looked up, clearly startled. There was a moment of silence as they sized each other up. I could see the uncertainty in both their eyes. The squatter, a young man with unkempt hair and worn-out clothes, seemed to be in a rough spot. His gaze flickered between fear and vulnerability. Urbex Hill didn't back down. Instead, he knelt down to get on the same level, making it clear he meant no harm. "Do you need help?" he offered, his tone softening. It was a simple question, but it hung in the air like a lifeline. The squatter hesitated, glancing around as if weighing his options. I held my breath, wondering how this would play out. After a moment, the young man nodded slightly. "I'm just trying to find a place to stay," he admitted, his voice barely above a whisper. Urbex Hill's expression shifted from fear to empathy. He didn't rush to judgment. Instead, he listened. They talked for a bit, and I could see the tension easing. It was a raw moment of connection in a place that felt so desolate. As the conversation continued, Urbex Hill offered some suggestions. "There are shelters nearby," he said. "I can help you get there if you want." The squatter seemed taken aback by the offer. It was clear he wasn't used to kindness in a situation like this. I watched as they exchanged a few more words. Urbex Hill's willingness to help transformed the atmosphere. What started as a moment of fear turned into something hopeful. Eventually, the squatter agreed to go with him. They both stood up, and I could see a flicker of relief on the young man's face. It was a small victory, but it felt significant. As they walked toward the exit together, I couldn't help but feel inspired. In a world where people often turn a blind eye to others in need, Urbex Hill chose to engage. He showed that compassion can exist even in the most unexpected places. That clip reminded me that sometimes, the scariest moments can lead to the most meaningful connections. It's easy to forget that behind every abandoned building, there might be a story waiting to be heard.